All right, it's Tuesday, February 11th, which means you probably should be thinking about tax time, right? Getting everything prepared and ready to go.
Yeah, getting all those W-2s and everything ready to go. Well, joining us to help navigate the system, because I know last year there were some prizes. Some people were like, what happened? What changed? What deductions? This and that. Tim Baker, Lindsay Sterrett from Baker Sterrett over in Grinnell, and to kind of lay out your goal, your pathway forward so that you get your stuff done on time, which is important, but also you know what to expect, right? Is that the big thing, is letting people know what to expect as they file, Tim?
Yes, it's what you want to expect is come in organized this year. We had a lot of changes last year. Still dealing with those changes this year. They haven't finalized everything yet, so everything's going to kind of be the second year, but still a lot of new stuff.
Any new surprises that we need to be prepared for, or is it just a matter of getting with a good team that can guide you along the way?
I think a good team is a great idea. There's been some changes. Congress passed some laws in late December. We'd expect Iowa to do some sort of action this year as well. We'll just have to see how that goes, but a lot of times they do theirs retroactively.
All right. So what are, I know that you guys, when I was talking to you folks, you said you have 4 things really that you want to focus on. What are the 4 things as we enter tax season looking to file for 2019? What do you got to keep in mind?
Well, get all your documents together if you're self-employed or have a business. Have your receipts. Keep them there. Don't bring them into us.
You don't want the big pile of receipts, the big vanilla envelope. You don't want it, huh?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
And then what we want to keep in mind is always have a mind going forward. So it's not only looking back at last year, but what's going to change this coming year.
Okay, so get things in earlier. Obviously, that's how you get on the naughty list with your tax professionals showing up, you know. Hey, it's February, and then we get to March and then April, and you're like, hey, can I file this? And I mean, how many clients do you folks have, by the way? And that's another good thing to keep in mind, too, is if you show up late to tax prep place, I mean, you're going to be in line, right? Yes,
and we have a number of clients, varied from individuals to corporations to partnerships. Come in. Have all your documents there. What really delays us is if you're missing some documents and we have to wait for a couple weeks after you come in.
What's the big document people tend to forget sometimes?
1099 packages from investment companies
being
a big one. College credit information as well for kiddos in college.
So have that stuff. Do you folks have a checklist on your website people can go to and just go over things to make sure they cross all the T's?
For our clients, we like to send out information that helps remind them of what they're missing from what they had from last year and what they might be missing for this year.
Cool. And a website people can go to get more information?
BakerSterrett.com.
As easy as that.
There you go. So be prepared and get in there early, and I promise it won't be too painful.
Yes.
Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now